BODDAMN, and in this video I'm going to talk about pre-workout powders, the ones I used to use and the one that I use now and why. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris with the BODDAMN channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to show you the pre-workout powder that I use now and the ones I used to use and why I use the one I use now, if that makes sense. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BODDAMN and get the free muscle building guide. It's the first link down below. It's free. Put some good muscle on your body. Okay, so let's get right to the video. And so I have 4 pre-workout powders right here. You can't see them, and I'm going to kind of highlight from the order that I bought them what I like about them, and then I will show you the one that I use now and the reasons why I use the one I use now. So number 1 is this one, C4. I love C4. I mean, I used to love it, let's put it that way. But C4 is a very good pre-workout powder by Cellucor. C4 is also known for giving you really good, a tingly kind of feeling. C4 keeps you nice and primed through the workout. They have really good flavors. I find that when I put C4 in, 12 ounces of water versus 20 versus 30, it just tastes great. All right, so with C4, and I've done videos about pre-workout powders and which one I like the most. C4 is good. Original is probably my favorite, but I think they have a C4 Extreme, they have C4 Ripped, C4 Original. So yeah, this one right here is the Ripped one, and I think the Ripped one just has a little bit more caffeine than normal. Some have some creatine and some don't have creatine, so that's what you're kind of getting when you're dealing with C4 by Cellucor. Differing levels of C4 will get you certain types of ingredients that you may or may not want. So this is something that I bought about 1.5 years ago. Pre-workout powders, if you don't get to them, they kind of expire and they kind of clump. It's probably one of the negative things about C4 is it does clump a little bit easier than the other ones that I've tested. But for energy, great. For that tingly feeling, I mean, it's almost like there's nothing that compares to this. It's really good. Okay, now, second one. Now this one on a previous video, I was like really liking it because it was about $14, maybe $13 from Amazon Prime. This is called 6-Star Pre-Workout Explosion. All right, 3 grams of beta-alanine, 3 grams of creatine, 2.2 grams of arginine, and it says 0 sugar, carbs, and aspartame. Aspartame, yeah, I guess that's how you say it. It says extreme energy, focus, and intensity. Explosive muscle pumps, fuels muscle growth and performance. All right, so this one right here has about 135 milligrams of caffeine, but it's also worked into like a 255 milligram pre-workout explosion blend, so they put some other things in there. But yeah, for 12 or 13 bucks, it's not a bad kind of thing to get into. I noticed that when I was on this pre-workout that I didn't have any kind of tingly feeling or anything like that, but I was able to power through the workout quite effectively. And for the money, I thought that this was a really good deal. And I still kind of think it is, but when we see what the last one is here, I think you'll kind of understand why I've kind of abandoned the first 3. And I'm gonna show you 4 in this entire video. So that's the second one. Number 3 is one that was maybe $18 on Amazon Prime. This is by Muscle Farm. Now, I honestly don't like many products from Muscle Farm, especially the whey protein. I'm talking like the most bloated I've ever been on a whey protein ever in my life occurred with this company, Muscle Farm. So that's too bad. But they do have a pre-workout powder called Assault. And Assault is pretty good. I actually have used Assault in the gym on the mountain biking trails when I'm working at coffee shops, to get that intense focus, and it really does give it to me, honestly. A little bit of tinglies, which I like in the gym. I don't care about tingly feelings so much when I'm like at the coffee shop trying to like work on my laptop. But this one right here has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and it has a bunch of other random stuff. The creatine is 1.5 grams, so half the amount of creatine that's in, let's say, the 6-Star. Yeah, so this, all these mostly have 30 servings. This one is pretty good. I like it for the money. You definitely get the tingly feelings. You don't get it here, but you get it here. You get a little bit more creatine in this one, and some beta-alanine and some arginine in this one. And then this one you get some beta-alanine, but no arginine or anything like that. So is it good? Is it good tasting? Yeah, but it's not as strong tasting as something like C4, for example. But Assault, around 18 bucks, shipped to your door from Amazon Prime. It's not a bad pre-workout powder. Now we get to the good one. And this is one that was prescribed to me by my nutritionist. And for one primary reason, well, really two primary reasons. And for those primary reasons, I have now pretty much abandoned these 3 pre-workout powders right here, okay? And in fact, I only kind of take them when I need to focus on a laptop or something like that. I might do a quarter scoop or something like that, but I really don't want these in my system very much. And that's because the new one that I'm on, and I've been on it now for over a month, actually probably over 2 months, is this one right here. It's made by Extreme Edge, and it's called Extreme Edge Pre-Workout. It's called One Muscle Recharging Stacks, a nitric oxide booster, and it has some caffeine. Explosive energy, intensifies muscle pump and blood flow, and amplifies mental focus. All right, so explosive energy, I will say that I'm not getting explosive energy out of this product whatsoever, okay? Now, I do get a heated feeling, but I wouldn't call it explosive energy. I think if I want explosive energy, honestly, just get with some really good workout partners, and that's enough explosive energy right there. It's a lot of fun when you work out with people that are on the same kind of path or the same kind of workout as you are. So that's the number one thing. Can't replace that. But intensifies muscle pump and blood flow. Yes. This one actually has less caffeine in it, right? And a lot more nitric oxide boosting kind of stuff. So it absolutely doesn't constrict your blood vessels and stuff like that, as opposed to some of these other 3 that you saw earlier. And so for that reason, the pump is much better, okay? So it has less caffeine. It also means that your blood vessels aren't, constricting as much. They're dilating because there's not as much caffeine, but there's a lot more nitric oxide boosting kind of stuff in this supplement. So I think it's an all-natural kind of supplement as well, which is interesting. But the real reason why she wanted me to be on this is because this one has real sugar in it, okay? This one has sucrose as opposed to sucralose, which was made in a lab, okay? Sucralose is an artificially made sweetener. You need very little of it to get the same kind of like sweetened taste as sucrose itself. But sucralose has added chlorine, okay, to it, that's put into it in labs. Now, sucralose has been linked to, gut biome negative effects. In fact, in animal trials, the gut biome was affected as much as 50% when sucralose was given. So that's not good at all. Gut biomes are very, very important because it's all absorption-based stuff. If you're gonna put good food in your body, you have to be able to extract all of the nutrients and everything from that good food. You're gonna need good gut biome flora, and sucrose, okay, won't affect it as much as something like sucralose. Sucralose could wipe out as much as half of it, all right? So that's not good at all. Yeah, there are other biomes in the body, like skin biome, skin flora, whatever, but the gut biome is super, super important. So I'm on this one right here, and this one actually has some calories, 15, and one of my questions was, is this gonna break my fast? And she was like, look, 15 calories should not break your fast in the morning. I can honestly say that I do get some crazy pumps on this supplement right here. Again, it's by Extreme Edge. It's called Pre-Workout. She gives it to a lot of her elite kind of athlete people. So she prescribes it for that. She says it's also heavily used in like Olympians and stuff like that too. So that's cool. It doesn't have any banned substances as well. It says right here, no banned substances detected. So it's safe to use if you're like an elite level athlete as well. So a lot of things to consider when you're dealing with this product. I got on it, and yes, I don't get the tinglies or anything like that, but I do get crazy pumps, and I do have pretty good focus on this product. So I wanted to share it with you guys out there. I'm in no way affiliated with this product whatsoever, but I want to spread the good word when I find out something good that I want to integrate into my life long term. I want to make sure you guys on the channel also know that information as well. Okay, that's pretty much where the video ends, and if you enjoyed it, hit me with a like, put a comment down below on what you want to see me film next, and I'll see you on the next BODDAMN video. Take it easy. Goodbye!